What's going on, guys? Chris Bumstead here, back with Muscle and Strength for a full day of eating part 2. I'm starting with breakfast right now. I'm gonna take you guys through everything I ate in a day.
İlk tarifimiz tavuklu sebzeli omlet. Öncelikle 4 adet yumurtayı çırpın. Sonra bir tavada 2 adet ince dilimlenmiş yeşil biber, 2 adet ince dilimlenmiş kırmızı biber, 1 adet ince doğranmış soğan ve 150 gram doğranmış tavuğu kavurun. Sonra çırpılmış yumurtaları ekleyin ve karıştırın.
Come out like crispy, just like you would get at like a classic Sunday brunch spot. So I throw it in here at like 400 degrees for like 20 minutes. Those get crispy, and then I throw the eggs on the frying pan. I really measure everything I eat. Egg whites, not so much, because it's just protein. There's like really not any calories in it. It's not a huge deal, and I know approximately the volume.
Birkaç dakika pişirin ve ardından tavayı fırına koyup 5 ila 6 dakika daha pişirin ve tadını çıkarın.
And to reduce it, rather than if numbers are kind of random and it's all in my head, and I pull too much, pull too little, then I don't really know the variables I'm changing. So the more consistent everything is and you understand all your variables, it's much easier to manipulate them and kind of target them specifically towards your goals. Typically I eat every meal like cooked fresh, just so I have the convenience of working from home. So luckily, obviously, I want my meals to taste as good as possible. And when I'm eating so much, they kind of need to taste good, or else I'm probably not going to eat it. And I'll typically pre-cook like a big batch of rice and stuff, but like typically every meal is like fried up, or potatoes are cooked on the spot, or something like that. This is the secret finisher to breakfast, always. Everything but the bagel seasoning. This is from Trader Joe's. You can get it anywhere. I get my girlfriend to send me from the States because this is just the best one. But you add this to your eggs, your potatoes, and it just tastes amazing. Like a little garlic, sesame seeds, and sea salt, and it's just perfect.
So you get your seasoning imported?
Imported.
Wow.
So I let these cook just till they're like crispy, making a nice little jingle. I toss them in the bowl. And the eggs go right on top. And the final, most necessary touch to breakfast is the sugar-free ketchup, because you can't live without sugar-free ketchup. All right, final product for meal number 1 is 600 grams raw weight of potato thrown in the air fryer. Got 3 whole eggs scrambled with 230 grams of egg whites, sprinkled with a little bit of seasoning, and on top, some ketchup. All right, so this is meal number 2. Sticking to the basics here, super simple. This is gonna be my pre-workout meal. It's gonna
İkinci tarifimiz ıspanaklı tavuklu salata.
making this on the frying pan because everything just tastes better on the frying pan. And spinach is
Öncelikle 2 adet tavuk göğsünü kızartın ve sonrasında 1 adet doğranmış kırmızı soğan, 4 adet doğranmış kereviz sapı, 2 adet rendelenmiş havuç, 200 gram ıspanak ve biraz fesleğeni bir getirin.
enough chicken or stuff on hand is difficult sometimes, so I get like a bulk meat sent to me, and it's not something where you have to have every single meal like this or everything, because it obviously does get a little expensive, but even like a couple packs of meat a week, just in case you're like running out late for work, or you come home late and you just need like a quick meal just to throw together, it's definitely
Sonrasında 2 yemek kaşığı zeytinyağı, 1 yemek kaşığı elma sirkesi, 1 yemek kaşığı bal ve 1 diş sarımsağı karıştırarak salatanın üzerine dökün. Tavuk dilimleriyle servis edin.
half the stuff I eat now I get pushed onto by my girlfriend. But Courtney suggested this to me because I used to eat a lot of soy sauce, and I'm not a huge fan of having like a lot of soy in your diet. It's just not really for me. and it's also a lot less sodium in it, which doesn't matter in my off season or anything. But when I'm in prep and I'm like, again, like my like kidney issues, we try to really mitigate a lot. So I try not to have sauces with a crazy amount of sodium in it. This has a lot less in it, and it's like a similar vibe to soy sauce, like stir fry your stuff up and everything. And honestly, personally, I like it a lot better. It's a little bit sweeter. There's just coconut aminos, so you can find them kind of usually in like an organic section. They're a little bit pricey, but they're delicious and they're worth it. So with a lot of my meals now, I always add on like a little bit of fats. So from form of an oil or something like that. Like in my potatoes, I cover it in a lot of oil, olive oil, but some of it falls off, so it ends up being a moderate amount. And on chicken rice meals, my favorite thing to put on it is macadamia nut oil. This is very difficult to find in Canada, and I actually had this imported from the States as well. But if you can't find macadamia nut oil, stuff like an extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil definitely does the same kind of trick. Just really dense calories that you sprinkle on top of your meal, and just helps you get in a little more food throughout the day. All right, so this is meal number 2. Gonna end up being pre-workout. We're heading to the gym after this. It's 180 grams of chicken breast, 280 grams of white rice, some spinach sprinkled on there, some coconut aminos, and then probably like about a tablespoon of macadamia nut oil on top for a little extra calories. Workout, we're gonna make a meal, but I was really hungry when we came back, so we're gonna eat a little banana. But the real meal is going to be...
Üçüncü tarifimiz somonlu brokoli. İlk olarak 4 dilim somonu ızgarada pişirin. Sonra 500 gram brokoliyi buharda pişirin. Sonrasında 2 yemek kaşığı tereyağı, 2 diş sarımsak ve biraz limon suyu karıştırarak sos hazırlayın. Somon dilimlerini brokoli ile birlikte servis edin ve üzerine sosu dökün.
...428 grams of mashed sweet potato, which ends up being 15 ounces. And then I'm gonna put in 180 grams of shredded chicken. Then we're gonna cover it up in ketchup. And this time we use the microwave because I'm hungry and I wanna eat now. A little squirt and a little drizzle. Oh yeah, that's professional ketchup right there. All right, so this is meal number 4 going down right now. I got some stir-fry veggies, just a vegetable medley. Got 180.
Dördüncü tarifimiz kıymalı yeşil fasulye. İlk olarak 500 gram yeşil fasulyeyi haşlayın. Sonrasında 250 gram kıymayı kızartın ve 1 adet doğranmış soğan, 2 adet doğranmış kırmızı biber ve 2 diş doğranmış sarımsağı ekleyin. Tuz ve karabiberle tatlandırın. Fasulyeleri tavaya ekleyin ve karıştırın.
I just kind of slab some on there. You get a few bites of it and it helps it go down. Meal number 5 right now. I got 175 grams of meat right here I'm gonna eat. In the air fryer, I got...
Beşinci tarifimiz aslında benim en sevdiğimlerinden biri. Çok kolay yapılıyor ve umarım siz de seveceksiniz. İhtiyacımız olan şeyler arasında biraz Yunan yoğurdu, karışık meyveler ve biraz bal var. Öncelikle Yunan yoğurdumuzu alıp içine biraz bal ekliyoruz.
Doing a little crossbreeding here with the meat. I only had like 114 grams of turkey left and I just polished that off. So we added some chicken. It takes skill to be a bodybuilder, you know? I think it's easy, but you gotta be a master chef.
Ben biraz bal kullanmayı seviyorum. Çünkü yoğurdu biraz tatlandırıyor. Çok fazla bal kullanmak istemiyorum. Sadece biraz eklemek yeterli olacaktır. Ardından karışık meyveleri yoğurdun üzerine döküyoruz.
Way makes you kind of dread the off season a little bit less because like everyone always says eating is like the hardest part. So if you make it fun, you can make it taste good. Makes it a lot easier. So final product, meal number 5 is 600 grams of raw weight sweet potato. Thrown in the air fryer. I got 175 grams.
Burada kullandığım karışık meyveler dondurulmuştu. Bu yüzden biraz çözdürmek için birkaç saat buzdolabında beklettim. Ama taze meyveler kullanırsanız, dondurulmuş meyveleri çözmek için beklemek zorunda kalmazsınız. Meyveleri yoğurdun üzerine döktükten sonra karışımı bir kapta karıştırıyoruz.
You would think to put together, but it's super good. You got some fats, protein, carbs, high content of it all, high calorically dense meal, and we're good to go. A day right now. Hope you guys like this video, and remember to subscribe below.